inspire, equip, and transform mindset to be your own boss. And today we are currently at Buruburu Phase 2 at Better Living House of Decors, and we'll be talking to the owner, who is Caroline Gige. Stay tuned as you get inspired. Caroline Gige, thank you for having us. So tell us, who is Caroline Gige? People want to know.
Caroline Gige is an entrepreneur. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a sister, a daughter, I'm a friend. Yeah, and I think that basically defines me. I'm just an open person. Yeah.
Being a home decor entrepreneur that you are, what was the inspiration behind this business, the Better Living Home Decor?
The inspiration came mostly from my husband, but I've learned to go with it. And initially is what I wanted to do in school, but I couldn't get the grade for it, so I had to change my mind.
Okay.
And it has paid off so far. I can't complain. Yeah.
So you told me you were in school. What course were you doing before transition?
So I wanted to do interior decor. Even all my friends in high school asked me, what happened? So, but I didn't get the grade. So I had to think very fast, because the parents get really impatient when you don't know what you want to go to school and do. So I had to think very fast, shift, and I decided on catering because it could take my grade, and I also love cooking.
Okay.
So I figured I will not be sacrificing much. It will be just a diversion for the meantime. Yeah.
So you did catering. Did you have an idea of venturing into catering, probably doing consulting with clients here and there?
Yes. Initially, when I was doing the course, I would look at it in this perspective that if I don't get employed, then I can start off something on my own, because you can just cook, sell food from out of your house, or have a cafe. I didn't think it was going to be a challenge to maneuver in this career as opposed to others that you need to get employed. Yeah, for example, I was considering front office, but you cannot be front office in your own house.
Yeah.
You have to be in a company.
Exactly.
So between the two that were suited to my grade, I decided on catering. Yeah, because even if you don't get to get employed, you can also practice in your own home. You can make good food for your family. So I thought it's a plus.
Okay.
It's a win-win both ways. Yeah.
So in as much as you didn't get the grades for home decor, you still ventured into food packaging, into catering. Is there something else that you still ventured into it? Because we venture into very many things.
Yeah, true. And when I didn't get a job, the first year after school, my sister got me to try on her course, which is computer. She taught me the engineering part and the IT stuff, so we started doing cyber services and teaching the packages. So we just did that basically for some time until I moved to Nairobi. It was in Machakos. Until I moved to Nairobi, then I left that behind. Yeah.
So leaving that behind, you've already started a cyber business, computer business. Was it a hard decision for you to make?
It was hard, and the decision was made easier by love. You know, love has mysterious ways. So I was moving because of I was getting married.
Okay.
Yeah. So when my husband was finding it hard to commute from Machakos to here, so the option was to move to Nairobi. So I had to come to Nairobi in a new environment and still figure out what I'm gonna do with my life, because I've never envisioned myself as a housewife, ever. I think that you should be out there learning and also improving your family. Yeah, not to say that the housewives don't do it, but I feel in my own perspective and in my character, staying in the house would really make me dull. Yeah.
So you sacrificed business for love. You moved from Machakos to Nairobi. Now you are in Nairobi, and Nairobi things are hard. Survival is hard. How was it for you without a job?
It was very difficult. Not that my husband didn't provide; he's a good provider. But knowing you yourself is working hard for your money, providing for yourself, buying the little things ladies want. You know, we like online shopping.
Exactly.
So it was difficult for me because I could see an item and then I'm like, he has rent, he has to do this, he has to do our insurance, our health insurance. I can't put this on him. So it was a struggle. It was a struggle, and I knew that when I get the opportunity, I can't pass it by. So I kept trying to figure out which business I would venture into, and eventually I landed here. Yes, 2 years later. Yeah.
So once you landed here, did you at that time did you have the idea that I want to do interior decor and make people's houses beautiful? Did you have this idea?
No, I didn't. We didn't even know, because when we found that there were vacant shops, we just said, let's take the shop, and then we'll figure out as we go. We learn as we go. So we knew we wanted a business. We just didn't have that clear picture of what it's going to be, and we keep changing. So we don't like defining it so much, because we keep changing, you keep diversifying. And so when we got the shop, we did second-hand carpets, mostly pillows. So our vision, we did also blankets. Our vision was just that in the beginning, but as time went by, and we got a challenge from the COVID when the mitumba was not coming in, so we had to also try other things. Yeah. Plus, this interior design is very wide.
Yeah.
So there's no limit. So we decided if there's no limit, then we should go above and beyond. Yeah.
So you've told me that your vision was specifically to make people's houses beautiful. Can we say that this is what inspired you to name the business Better Living Home Decor?
Yeah, we actually sat down, and when we were getting the license, you have to give a name.
Yes.
And we didn't have a name. You see, we didn't even know what we were going to set up. So we didn't even have a name. And the names we had thought of were of a cafe, because initially I told you I wanted to do something involving my career, but
Food
because
packaging.
but because of my child, and I wanted to be able to raise my son and also work.
Okay.
So I couldn't do that. So all the names that we had in mind were about cooking, food. So when it just popped up, you want a license, what are you doing?
You must have a domain name for the
Yeah,
business.
so you have to have a name for the city council. So it just popped, and it just felt right. Yeah, so it became Better Living. Yeah.
So it was just an impromptu idea that let's name this business Better Living.
Yeah, because we are very passionate about just beauty.
Okay.
Beauty and making people feel comfortable. Yeah, because my partner does accessories. He does accessories, and we are all about making people happy and beautiful and feel good about the environment. So it felt the name just fit in, Better Living, and we just stuck with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talking about making people comfortable and making people happy and make them feel like their houses are beautiful. How do you consult with customers when it comes to color schemes? Because I believe home decors is about colors and whatever. Do you do consultations?
I'm not able to do house consultations, but I give recommendation depending on the images they bring to the shop and the ideas they paint for me, because some people might not have even a good clear camera to take photos, or they'll just give you a description, and that is what you have to work with. Yeah, so it's not easy most of the time, because you have to envision, and when somebody tells you blue, there are different shades of blue. So you really have to tell them, point it out on an item that is here, so that I get a clear picture which blue you're referring to, so that I'm able to help you more. Yeah, you also have to go search online. You have to keep looking at magazines from interior decor. You have to keep learning. Yeah, so it's a learning experience also, as you're helping people get the idea and get their homes beautiful. Yeah.
Talking about it's a learning experience. You told me you had the passion to do interior decor, but this is not something that is learned, it's self-taught. Where did you get this kind of knowledge?
So when I came here and I started introducing more items, before it was just carpets and pillows, so that is not so difficult for somebody to pick up for themselves. But when you're doing art, wall hangings, you're doing lampshades, you're doing flowers, somebody wants more advice so that they don't collide with their color skills. So I was challenged when a client asks me, what will go with my house? And I don't know what to say. I'm just blank. So you beat yourself up when you go back home. Like I would have made a sale, but I didn't know. So what do you know what do you do when you don't know? You get to know. So I started researching. I started reading up. You can take online courses. You
On
can
interior decor.
Yes, on interior decor. Online courses are there all over. You can go and look at recommendations, and you can just go to YouTube and see what works, how other designers do it, and you really learn. So that's where I got my knowledge, and I'm still learning. You also get challenged by clients who know better, who have done this more a much bigger period, and you just have to be willing to pick up, and you need to be humble to be able to learn from others also.
So speaking of clients, do you have customer base, or you work with referrals?
My clientele is very different because they are walk-ins, people who just pass by, they like the shop, maybe they are not even from here. I have referrals from family and friends, and also previous clients. For example, somebody comes to your home and they're like, wow, where did you get the piece? And you just refer them to me. So, and also I do online advertisements. I do I advertise on my WhatsApp. I have a page, Better Living Decors and Gift Shop, online on Facebook. You just find my contacts there, all the products that we have, and you can ask for a specific product, and we'll try and outsource it for you.
Speaking of clientele, there are times, when it comes to decor, things are beautiful and they excite what people see. And most people will do more of window shopping than buying. How do you try to inculcate that?
You need to be a happy person when you're doing this, and you need to be very open-minded, because it's something that people are getting to learn. Like I told you before, we used to decorate our homes with newspapers and cutouts from magazines. So really we didn't understand what it means to decorate. So when somebody comes here, they're green, they're all new to this, they'll criticize you, they'll want to understand why you want to sell them this at a particular price. So you have to be very humble and very open, and be willing to teach people and to educate them on the importance of decorating your home. So I receive everyone, whether you're window shopping, whether you're just curious, I'll just answer all your questions, and by the end of the day, you'll walk out of here knowing something different.
So starting this business of home decor, I believe there are times we go through highs and lows. What were your lows like?
For the first 3 days, I didn't make a sale. So you come in, then I had not put a sign on my shop. So you're depending on the people who are passing by closely to see your items, because I didn't even have much to display. So it was a challenge coming to work, not making sales, or people not really taking you seriously because you don't have enough stock. So that was quite a challenge, and also you have to keep going back into your pocket to stock up, even after you have invested so much at the beginning, but you feel you need more. But I can say that the very first month got me rent, so that was a plus for me, and it encouraged me to build up. I was like, this can actually work. If I'm making rent and it's just the first month, even if I just made rent, nothing more, I saw this can work for me. And then it was not so difficult. I could come with my child to work, and I could raise him. So I found it very, very conducive environment for me, and I found that I can work on this and build up on it. Yes.
So regardless of not having a paycheck during the first times you were starting, what was motivating you to keep going regardless of luck?
First of all, like I said, I really hate staying in the house. So, and I don't believe in just starting something and giving up. You have to do more. Yes, there's a time you walk away,
Yeah.
but you have to walk away knowing that you did the best you could. So I kept at it, and then I have a supportive system. My family is very supportive. My husband, my sisters, they keep calling you, oh, today didn't go well, tomorrow will be okay. Tomorrow is a better day, and my friends. So it was that support system and having positive energy around you, and also being willing to take it, because you can have it around you, but you're not willing to take it in.
Very true.
So taking up all that energy and then being inspired that you want to set a good example for your child, so you cannot tell them to keep at it if you're giving up. Yeah. So that kept me going, and the feedback was more positive every month. Yeah. The next month I got rent and something small on top. So it went that way. It kept building. I was not saving anything. For the first year, I don't think I saved anything. It was just giving back to the business.
Yeah.
And paying the bills that are pending, but with time it has come and started paying off. Yes.
So speaking of now the home decor itself, we have a lot of interior decors. We have companies that deal with this. What makes Better Living to stand out from the rest?
First of all, it's a family business. So when you come here, you're not dealing with employees. You're dealing with me, and I'm the owner. And I'm very patient. And my products are very, very, they're outsourced with so much love and so much understanding. For example, I don't want to sell something that will go and disappoint you. So I give you the clear indication. If you have children, this material will not work for you because they can drop it.
Yeah.
So I give you an alternative. Yeah. So I don't like blindsiding my clients. It's not good to feel blindsided. Unafika nyumbani, you have purchased an item, and then it's not what you expected. So I give you a clear picture of how to maintain what I've sold.
Okay.
And if you call later and you tell me that I'm having a challenge with this, I always try my best to maneuver around the program and see what we can do about it. So when you come here, you have a family touch, you feel accepted, and you feel the connection.
The connection.
Yes, so that is what makes us different. Because you're not coming here to just deal with somebody who wants a paycheck. You're coming to deal with somebody who wants to make an impact in your home.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you just don't sell to clients out of paycheck, but you're here to give them the best of the best that they can.
Yeah, I am giving them the best value for their money.
Okay.
Because I wouldn't want somebody to sit down and be disappointed.
Yes.
Yeah, because when you walk into a shop like this, you're amazed, and you also want to go home with that item, and you feel the same thing. So I always tell clients, don't pick it if it's not suitable.
Yeah.
Pick what you like. And if you don't have enough money, we also do hire purchase. Yeah, such that you can pay with time. Yeah, so that you are taking home what you really love, and you're not compromising because of your pocket.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So probably there's an entrepreneur out there who has the passion to do interior decor. They want to start up. How can they start up? What can you tell them?
The financial part is obvious. You have to be okay financially, and the passion has to be 101%. It just can't be 100 because you'll give up if you're not into it completely. You have to go into it because of good reason.
Yeah.
Because if you go into a business, any kind of business, just wanting money, you might miss out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because also when I'm seated here waiting for my clients and relating with my clients, you also learn from them.
Yeah.
You pick up other life skills. So you have to go into that open-minded, willing to learn and willing to grow. Yeah. Because somebody might come and tell you this doesn't work. Why don't you try something else?
Yeah.
So you have to be able to separate also. If it is positive criticism, or if it is people are talking out of spite, because there are people who are angry.
Sure.
So when you're starting a business, you need to be very self-conscious. You need to be stable mentally. The passion, like I've said, the financials. You still have to have a deficit, like on rent here 2 months extra in case it doesn't work. And you have to have patience, and love and understanding.
Yeah. So great. So how can people find find it? You told me you have them in all platforms. You have it in Facebook, in WhatsApp. That is where you advertise some of these products online. So probably you can tell them the page.
My social media, it's basically Facebook, it's Better Living Decor and Gift Shop. On Instagram, the same. Yeah, I'm Caroline Conso on all my social media, so you can find some of the items there. I always put photos. Like I told you, my business is me.
Yeah.
So we are all linked up. You can also reach me via digits 0703 149152. You can come in and get a personal touch. You can get to meet me at Buruburu. Yeah, unapanda pale 58.
Yeah, 58.
Yeah, behind the archives, and then you get unashukia Mtindwa, and then you can find me. If you ask Better Living, the sign is very big. It's hard to miss. So you'll find me there. Plus, it's the only flower shop here. So most welcome, and looking forward to getting to know more people and getting to expand this business. Yes.
Thank you for having us, Carol.
Most welcome. Anytime.
Guys, we come to the end of this show. I hope you have been inspired. That is just about the passion and not the paycheck. So guys, don't forget to subscribe, like and share, and as well give us your feedback of what you think about this particular video. I was your host, Anne Gacha.